Hey, how's it going, guys? Sano here, or Saya for short, back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing off a Sun-Shin gameplay, probably the last Sun-Shin gameplay I'll be showing off until his rework comes out. Sun-Shin is a very powerful marksman post his rework. He's still pretty good right now, but he's lackluster in a sense as well. His unique melee kit gives him some depth, but at the end of the day, he's still just pretty much a basic marksman right now, and just not really that powerful. So yeah, but I wanted to show this off. But I wanted to show this game off because it was special in a sense. Because I've been practicing Sun-Shin a lot this season. I haven't touched them since like season 6, I think. Season 6 or is it season 5? There was that one season where Sun-Shin came out. He was trash, and then they buffed him a shit ton. They basically gave him the strongest second skill in the game. His second skill would like take out 60% of your health at level 1. And I remember beating Gosu with 0 back in the day with it. But yeah, outside of that, I haven't really played Sun-Shin, but I played him for like 70 matches this season, got a 78% win rate pretty much with him this season. And I do well with him, but there's nothing special really about him. I just farm very well with my macro. I have a good macro efficiency on Sun-Shin. That way I can just snowball my enemies. But this gameplay was unique to me because my macro on like good games usually doubles the enemies, but in this match I actually tripled the gold of enemies. I tripled Sylvana and Kufra's gold. So I thought this was a nice fun video to share with you guys, a nice dominating Sun-Shin marksman gameplay. Showing off how marksmen should farm, honestly. Like, this is not just Sun-Shin. If you play Granger, if you play Carry, if you play Bruno, you should all farm like this. Like, be very objective focused, be very jungle focused, like clear out the jungle, clear out the minions, all that stuff. Fights and all that aren't as important. You can fight later. And actually, this video will actually also be up on Deku's YouTube channel, which is the tank I'm dueling with right now. I have Sharky here in the match too. He's playing Franco, but the main star of the show here is my partner, Deku, playing Tigreal. If you guys want to check him out on his channel, he's probably going to upload the same video as well, but with a different voiceover from his perspective. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he describes things compared to me, right? Now, with all that introduction stuff out of the way, let us get on to the voiceover, shall we? I'll tell you guys about what I'm doing and all that stuff. Right, so here we're just trying to poke here, trying to be a bit aggressive. I actually got stunned and hurt a little bit by Sylvana and Helker there, but a great peel by Deku, as well as that allows us to be aggressive and kill them. It was a great peel by Deku. I decided to stay in the lane because it's like I saw my red buff in the top other jungle creep got refreshed, and I have a nimble blade by now, so I did not need to recall at all. I was just going to clear this wave and then head on back. I saw Kufra there and I just flickered out of there. I was like, I'm not going to deal with that. I was probably dead if he got me there. Just trying to get this creep here. I actually did get it. I got both of them. And now, as you can see, I don't need a recall anymore. I got a good amount of HP regen, and my mana's fine. I leave the 2 tanks to clear out bot. Actually, Deku comes over and helps me with the buff, which is fine, but I could have taken it solo. And Franco is just, making sure they back off a bit. As you can see, now I go from red buff to the bear creep, whatever thing over here. Then we take care of the mid plant creep. Just very efficient macro farming. Poke a little bit on Helker there, but since he used his ultimate, he decided to run away, clear the wave. Franco was left at bot to clear out the bot wave by himself, so I could take my jungle and then rotate to mid wave to clear out the mid minions. And then after that, I think I will be moving back to bot. Yep. Moving back to bot to farm, to take some more. Here it's actually overextended. He did not decide to recall or anything like that, and because of that we're easily able to kill him. He overextended way too much, right? After we got the kill, we clear out the minion waves, and then we stay in the lane, try and pressure. Try and take the jungle thing, but Kufra actually comes in here, but Sun-Shin, this is where Sun-Shin excels. He's not very scared of Kufra like other marksmen are. He's very powerful in melee range compared to like other marksmen, because other marksmen don't have a melee based attack, so their attacks are scaled. So Kufra would usually like kill Kufra would usually kill like enemy marksmen. Granted, I had Deku peeling for me there, but Even without Deku, Kufra probably could have killed me if I was at like half HP or anything like that, but I wasn't. So because of that, Kufra overextended and died. As you can see, just very efficient minion farming. Decided to stay in mid-wave here. I was hoping the minions would actually come up and I could snipe them, but that didn't happen. That's fine though. We take their jungle. Always try and take the enemy jungle when possible as a marksman. Always try and take the enemy jungle if possible. Nice hook by Sharky there. We managed to get that. Get a 1-1, and we're actually able to get Kufra as well. Good stun by Kufra, but not able to get away. And just like that, we can get a free turtle pretty much. Deku's peeling for me here in a sense. He's just scouting, making sure they're not coming to contest the turtle, because we don't want to lose that. Clear the plant minion on the way. I actually see them go in on Sylvan there, but couldn't really get her. I decided to stay in mid for a little bit, see if I can do anything, but I'm not, so I just decided to clear the plant thing. Go back to mid, see if I can do anything again. You can see, 5 kills now. Look at my gold. It's pretty good. I cast my ult here because I did see that Kufra, Deku and Sharky were both in mid lane. I was not there to help him, so I just casted my ult hoping it would alleviate some pressure. Fortunately, Deku did get killed, but Fanny was able to clear up and get another kill as well, and I managed to get an assist as well as a 1-1 trade, so it was good. Got my red buff, cleared out the jungle. Now I'm going bot lane, clearing out the bot lane, keep on pressuring through bot. Again, just clearing out the enemy jungle whenever possible. It really makes a difference. I actually was looking at something else here, and actually got shot by Zask because of good amount there. I think I was looking to buy Ha's Claws, because in my build I have an Endless Battle set up, but actually after playing Sun-Shin for a little bit, well, not a little bit, I played 70 matches with him, and pretty much 60 of those matches were on Endless Battle, but I do think I like Ha's Claws better for pre-worked Sun-Shin. Post-patch Sun-Shin uses Demon Hunter Sword, so it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal there, but here I actually thought I could stay in the bush, but for some reason the spawn saw me, so that was unfortunate. I get dived by Hellcurt here, but for some reason he chooses not to use his stingers until I was in a good position where I could just pretty much dodge it. Get 2 kills there, but I was a little bit too low, and I saw there was a Kufra there as well as I was getting shot at by Zask. So I decided not to and go for their blue buff instead, because I do have Raptor's Machete at this point, and that allows me to reach and off kills. Because of that, we were able to do some sick kills right here. Sylvana uses her spear thing, but with Ha's Claws, this is where Ha's Claws is better than Endless Battle in a sense. I just get a lot more sustain right there, and I was able to get a nice triple kill. If I did not have a Ha's Claws over there, I probably would have died. Alright, we get turtle again, and then once again I clear the mid jungle, and then I go to the bot jungle. Here I actually aim my arrow so it would actually hit the red buff as well. That takes off like 10% of its HP, which does speed up the process. And then from red we get to bot lane to clear the bot jungle, and then we go back to bot. Back through the enemy jungle, steal their jungle, clear the minions, all that stuff. Just making sure that the enemies don't have any jungle to farm with, as well as clearing the minions and all that. We take tower here. Good peel by Tigreal. Here I dodged the most important part about Zask, which is his laser on his ultimate. I dodged that, and then I can just pretty much solo Zask because of how fed I am compared to him. Use my ultimate there to see if I can alleviate some pressure off of Fanny, get something, but not. Here I get a nice snipe and an arrow. Kills Hellcurt. At this point, the game's pretty much over. I have like way too much farm compared to the rest of them, but yeah. We're still taking it easy, right? We're still taking it easy. Nice shot's ass there. Great hook by Sharky again. And, I actually was attacking Kufra there for a second, but thankfully Fanny was attacking the tower, which allows me to kill Kufra without taking too much tower damage. And as you can see, Sun-Shin's damage is pretty good here, but it's just not optimal. He's just not as powerful, because like That's with Snowball and him being fed, right? If he was not fed, his early game is lackluster, and he can get crowd control and all that. That was a flicker. I was hoping I can catch Helkert. I thought he didn't have his skill 1 dash anymore. I was not actually looking at the screen at the time. I was looking at the map, not looking at the screen, so I couldn't actually pan to see if he used it or not. But he didn't use it, so I wasted my flicker, which is unfortunate, but whatever. We survived. We out here enduring. It's alright. Try and get the red buff, which I did get the red buff because my red buff just reset and I didn't want to go back down. That was too far back down, so I didn't want to. Nice hook by Sharky there. Able to get a kill on Sylvana. Shoot my arrow, see if we can catch anyone. No, unfortunately, no. Great ult there by Deku, but I was actually not able to follow up. And at this point, I'm like, it's a little bit too late for me to go and follow up, so I just instead focus on the objective and take the turret. Actually shot. What happened here was that I actually shot 1-1 with my skill 1. Skill 2, which is why Deku was actually able to kill 1-1 there with his skill 1, because I shot mine at the same time as he threw his out, and that was enough damage to kill 1-1, because 1-1 is very low base HP. Here I actually get crowd control by Kufra while taking tower damage, so I almost die here, but we out here enduring with the whole huge lifesteal that I was able to get from Boss Class. Helkert goes in here. I was thinking I could finish the game before he gets here, but I didn't want to take the risk of dying because it was a perfect KDA game, so I escaped and took it safe, played the safe route, and that's game. And as you can see here at the end screen, just how much gold I had compared to everyone else. Pretty much 12K, and Sylvana had pretty much 3K, so again, I tripled their gold.